Hey everyone, welcome back to our scenes. In today's video, we are going to learn to balance chemical equations. So let's get started. I have taken three illustrations, three examples to make things easier. Okay, so we are going to get started one by one. We are going to start with the simpler ones and then we are going to go to the difficult ones. So here I'm going to start with this particular one, NaOH plus H2SO4 sulfuric acid giving me sodium sulfate along with water. In order to balance a chemical equation, the first thing what we need to do is we need to make a small tabular column. Okay, so in front of that tabular column we need to write all my elements or whatever is present, whatever is given to me on both the sides, and then the number of atoms on reactant and product side. Now as you can see here, I have got sodium hydroxide. So sodium is an element, oxygen is an element, hydrogen is an element, and then here again I have got hydrogen. I'm not going to repeat it because I have already written hydrogen. And then as you can see here, SO4. When I get such ions, the complicated anions, SO4 and all, NO3, such examples, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on my product side whether I have got SO4 together. Like in this case, I have got SO4 together intact on both the sides. So I'm going to write SO4 separately over here. Okay, instead of splitting it into S and O, I'm going to write SO4 together. This has got nothing to do with this O, so don't get confused here. So Na is 1, O is 1, H, and then comes SO4. The next step, what we are going to do is we are going to write the number of each element on reactant, number of atoms of each element on reactant and product side. So as you can see here, Na, this Na is single, and here in the reactant side I don't have any more Na. So here Na is 1. In the product side I have got Na here and I don't have a number here, so it's considered 1. 1, 2 is 2. I need to multiply the small, the exponential numbers what you write below along with the ones over here. So since I don't have anything over here, it's considered 1. 1, 2 is 2. Next, O. Here I have got 1 and here I have got 4. Since I don't have a number here, if I, it's considered 1, so 4 ones are 4. But I shouldn't consider this O. The reason behind it is I have taken this O together with SO4 over here. So this particular O is out of boundary. I have to just deal with the O's outside this SO4, and that is this one. I don't have any exponent number over here. I don't have any over here, so it's considered 1. Same thing goes on the other side for the product side. Here this is out of boundary because this is included under SO4. Here I'm going to check, and this particular one is with no number over here, so it's 1. Next comes hydrogen. On this side, on the reactant side, I have got here no number, here no number, 1 1s are 1, and here again no number and 2. 2 1s are 2. So 2 plus 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3. On the product side, here no hydrogen. On this side, here no number. So 1, 1 2s are 2. Now comes SO4. See, this SO4 is together. Okay. So what I'm supposed, this SO4 is like, a one unit. So if I have a bracket here and a number, then that number and this here, if at all any whole number I have to multiply. In this case, no bracket, right? So that means this particular unit is 1. 1 and here no number, so 1s are 1. This 4 is not considered an exponent over here. This exponent is only for O and not for S. Suppose it was SO4 twice or thrice, along with anything like it's to anything, okay, just a consideration. And if I had here 3 again, so in this case what I was supposed to do is, for one case it was 3, so 3 3s are 9, it would be 9. This number I need to take, okay, this one is how many times repeated. So in this case I don't have any such thing, so here no bracket, so it's considered 1, and here no number, so 1 1s is 1. Same thing here, SO4, no bracket here, no number, so this is 1. Now I need to have a look over here. My SO4 is balanced, my oxygen is balanced, my unbalanced ones are sodium and hydrogen. Now what I need to do is, see here, 2 cannot be multiplied with anything to make 3. We need to multiply over here, no addition. So I will deal with this later. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to deal with sodium first. Since I have 1 and 2, on the reactant side, if I multiply this with 2, I'm going to get my, it's going to get balanced. So where should I put this 2 now? On the reactant side, where is my sodium? Here. I need to multiply this with 2. So this 2, what I am multiplying, the number with which I am multiplying, that is this 2 which I have put inside. This 2 I have to write outside and not here. No exponents. Whatever for balancing, whatever numbers we are putting, it's always before the element. Okay, so here it becomes 2. Now if you see, this 2 is for sodium, this 2 is for oxygen, and this 2 is for hydrogen as well. So now everything has changed. So my oxygen, before it was 1, now it is 2 1s are 2. So my oxygen, instead of 1, now it has become 2. Similarly, my hydrogen, before it was 1 over here, now it is 2 1s are 2 plus this 2. So it becomes, my hydrogen, instead of 3, it becomes 4. So now I have got new numbers. To balance, first we are going to start, okay. So to balance this 2, on the product side, I need to make this also 2. 1 into 2 will make 2. So where should I put this 2? I cannot go for this oxygen, since this is already taken under SO4, which we'll be discussing later. This 2 has to come here. Where should I put this? Before the given compound. Now, because of this 2, what has happened? My oxygen has been balanced. See my hydrogen now. 2 2s are 4. So instead of 2, now this has become 4. Now if you see, this was balanced. Hydrogen has become 4 4. Oxygen 2 2. Sodium 2 2. So now my particular reaction is balanced. To balance, we had 2 over here and 2 over here, and it's done. So my new reaction is, you have to write it separately in your exam below after your balancing. Okay, so it goes something like this. Now going for the next one, FeSO4, Fe2O3, SO2 and SO3. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to write whatever I have. Fe, ion is 1. Okay, now as I see here, in the previous one, what we did is, SO4, we kept it together, right? In the previous case, we have kept SO4 together because we had SO4 on both the sides together. In this case, I have SO4 over here, but on the other side, that is on the product side, I don't have SO4. I have got SO2, SO3, but no SO4. So in order to avoid complication, I have kept iron, sulfur and oxygen separated. Sulfur and oxygen will be written separately. Now, writing the elements on the reactant and product side. Iron, on this side I have 1. On this side it is here. 1, 2s are this 2. It's 2. Sulfur here it's 1. On this side 1, 2. See here, after the arrow mark is the product side. Okay. Then oxygen here 4. Here no number, so 1 4s are 4. Here 3 1s are 3. 2 1s are 2. 3 1s are 3. 3 plus 3 6 7 8. Okay. So now to balance this, very easily it's balanced. So here if you see, we're going to start with iron. To balance this 2, 1 2s are 2. Okay, so 1 2s are 2. This 2, since in the reactant side, I'll write it over here. Now, as you can see, we are not supposed to write here, we are supposed to write it the outer side. And hence, along with iron, my sulfur and oxygen has also changed. My sulfur, it was 1 before, now it is 2. My oxygen is going to be 2 4s are 8. So now all the 3 are balanced. Moving on to the last example. Here I have selected a reaction. Okay, this reaction you have to convert it into equation and then you are supposed to balance. So as given here, hydrogen sulfide burns in air. So when we are talking about air, we are talking about oxygen to give. That means reaction is happening. Water and sulfur dioxide. Water along with sulfur dioxide. Now, the process of balancing, I'm going to write the elements hydrogen, sulfur, oxygen. So here also hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen. Okay. Next, I'm going to write the reactant and the product side. So on the reactant side, I have got 1 2s are 2 hydrogens. On the product side again 2 1s are 2. Sulfur here no number, here no number, hence 1 1s are 1. In this case sulfur again here is 1. Oxygen here is 2 1s are 2. In this case 2 1s are 2, 1 1s are 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Now trying to balance. See here, if you see hydrogen and sulfur almost looks correct, but oxygen is what is imbalanced. But you cannot multiply 2 with anything to make it 3. And hence what we are going to do is, I am going to try and multiply 2 and 3 with different numbers so that I can get a same number. Like if I multiply 2 with 3, I'm going to get 6. Similarly, if I multiply this 3 with 2, I'm going to get 6. Now, the question, where do I put this 3? Where do I put this 2? This 3, if you see here, this is on my reactant side, and on my reactant side I have got O over here. So I am going to put this 3 here. Now for the product side, this 2. I have got oxygen in 2 places. My intention is to make it 6. Alright. So I cannot put this 2 over here. 2 2s are 4 and this 1 I'll be having. So it's going to be difficult. So how do I balance this now? So this side I have got 1 and this side I have got 2. Right. So how am I supposed to balance this? So now to balance this, what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to put 2 over here So this will become 2 2s are 4, and I'm also going to put 2 over here. So 2 1s are 2. So now it's going to be 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4 and 2. 4 plus 2 is nothing but 6. Now see here on this side, to balance this oxygen, I have put 2 and 2. Now because of this 2, though my oxygen is balanced, my hydrogen and sulfur has changed. My hydrogen here has become 2 2s are 4. On the product side, my hydrogen has become 4. And here again, my sulfur has become 2. To balance this further, I need to change here on my reactant side. So now my sulfur is going to be 1 into 2. So my sulfur is here. So I'm going to write 2 over here. This will also change my hydrogen. 2 2s are 4. 4 4 2 2 6 6. Now this is balanced. Okay, so hope you have understood the concept. Furthermore, in my future videos later on, I'll be uploading few more balanced equations so that it becomes easier for you to understand. Till then, thank you for watching.